So I was going to do something on Data Studio, but I don't kind of want to rip through it. So I might leave that for another time. But what I will do is I'll share one little amazing little tip. Now, when the wonderful Phil was talking, I was like, wouldn't it be great if I could see Phil and see his presentation? And did you know in Meet you now can do that? So if you hover over someone's face and click the pin or the pin, for those of us in New Zealand, you can now have two people on the screen at the same time. So you can multi-pin people to your screen. So really great for if you want to see the person and the presentation. Super awesome if you have sign language people, sign interpreting while someone else is going. Chris?
I hate to say this, mate, but I don't think it's GA yet.
Is it not? Can people not do it on here yet?
No, it's not GA. No,
I thought that was
GA, by
announced.
the way, means general availability.
Okay, so that's coming. That's the thing that's coming. So once it drops into everything, because I know it's hitting a few places at the moment, you'll be able to multi-pin things. So that's my last little tip that doesn't work, which is awesome.
I don't think it's a secret. We've announced it, but it's just not GA yet.
It's not there yet. Oh, okay. I thought I was showing something that you could use today. So I'm really sorry about that, people. So I will leave Data Studio till another time, Mike. Because I'd like to have a good old dig into it.
Seeing that one didn't land, I'll fill in one little extra. Leslie was talking about putting emojis inside things, and I've become a big fan of putting emojis in things. And if you're on a Chromebook, the search key, shift, and space bar. So all the things starting with S, search, shift, space bar. If you press that, you'll get a little emoji picker will pop up on the screen, and you can type an emoji straight in from there. It's built into the Chromebook, so it's nice and easy.
Amazing.
Awesome. So many good tips. And I'm just quickly scrolling through Twitter at the moment, having a look, because I thought I'd have a good 5 to 10 minutes to double down on that. So thanks for that, Steve. That's awesome.
No problem. Well, I'll quickly fill then for a moment, Mike.
Sure,
there you go. I'll do a little fill there. So I'll just do this. I'll choose my page. So what I will talk about next time is, if you haven't seen it, is the ability to grab a Google Classroom activity report. So if you're using Education Plus, all the stuff that gets sucked out of your domain by default, you can now export to what's called a dashboard. And I know I kind of talk to schools about dashboards and eyes glaze over and they go, what do you mean? Is that something in my car? But basically a dashboard is this thing, and it does allow you to have a look at all the things that are going on inside your domain. So these are classroom activities. So this is a classroom dashboard. You can look at assignments posted, active classes, all that sort of stuff. So all this stuff is being recorded inside your domain, and now you have the ability, if you're using Education Plus, to also pull it out into Data Studio. So this is a Data Studio dashboard, but there are a whole lot of other ones you can get as well. You can create all your own. You can see at the top it says use my own data. So next time we meet, I'll go through this a little bit. If you go to the Workspace Updates blog and you filter by products, by classroom, it'll actually give you a post about how you can do all this. And there's a really big Data Studio in Education group as well, with a whole lot of educators who are building all these dashboards. So Data Studio will allow you to bring in information from BigQuery, which is a cloud thing that sucks stuff from everywhere. It'll also bring in sheets. It'll also bring in CSVs, and it'll also do file uploads. So you can bring in a sheet of data if you want as well. So
a sheet load, as we say, Steve.
And it's a metric sheet load, Chris. Yeah, an absolute metric sheet load of data. So what you can do is you can bring in a whole lot of data that is living in different places, and you can create a dashboard like this little one here I've done. So this is looking at, it's just pulling in the data. So this is basically looking at a whole lot of public data. So you can have a table, you can have a really cool donuts there, you can have the good old-fashioned bar charts, and basically all this stuff is drag and drop. You can also have a look at where all the schools are in New Zealand, so it's quite handy to have a map that covers more than just New Zealand. So next time, I guess that's a little teaser for next time, Mike. So that's our how to do it next time thing, and I'll dive into this a bit more. So back to you, Mike.
Excellent. I just saw a corner, you raised a hand. Do you want to
ask a question?
Yes. So that classroom dashboard, Steve, does that data still need to be in BigQuery?
Yes, it does. Yeah. So you suck it out of BigQuery. So BigQuery is a cloud product. It does have a free tier for schools as well of 1 terabyte per month of data to go through it. So depending on how often, you can probably do it for free.